Hello and welcome to the late night podcast, or not podcast, my goodness. Battlefield stream. Yes it is, Might be a short one tonight. We have guests over, so I must, at some point I'm sure, go be social. But in the meantime, it's just a little bit of rush. Infantry rush, that is. Infantry rush.
Charges set. Guard until they blow.
Alright. Let's have some fun. What are we working on? The MP9. Okay, and we want a spawn beacon because this is rush. We gotta be good about that. And this guy might just take us right to where we need to go. Which I think there was an enemy tailing us.
Push the enemy back sector by sector and destroy the objectives.
I got the arm. That's how you start.
Charges planted. Make sure they detonate.
What is this? Well, it's a pretty full rally. Okay. At least we meet even team. Ooh, we kind of play the old scatter game. I can cover with scatters too. Two can play at that game. So if you are wondering why we don't have the usual suspects playing with us tonight, it is simply because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on. Probably a good reason not to stream, but I at least wanted, I've been getting into the habit of doing this daily. It's probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made was doing this daily. But, you know, it doesn't take much for me just to sign on and get a little game going on. And it was just silly fun. All I had to do was wait a couple seconds. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Starting mid-match. Ooh, we got a guy with 3 arms. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. There's a lot to say about actually being able to get the arm, arm-D thing. I mean, even if you die right away, it's enough to pull the attention. Give the other teammates a time to kind of move, you know what I mean? Like, if there's at least one gun looking at you, when you arm that thing, you're going to get more than one gun looking at you. That's all you need. For every gun looking at you, that's one less gun that is looking at your team as they try to push up and make a line. But you got to be careful. It's a risk reward. You cannot let yourself be the detriment of the team. That's one. Pro tip, free XP for changing this stuff. 10 XP per panel that you claim. I did not mean to go out there. Of course, you can just do that. Oh. I was tempted to keep the moniker on the description. You know, let's start the mediocrity. But I was like, no, I want to climb ranks. I want to get some good, positive, gameplay. And you get a scatter, and you get a scatter. Oh. That's not fair, is it?
Charges set. Guard until they
Someone managed to harm Alpha anyways. Oh, that's great. Let's do that spawn beacon there. I almost thought that ranger got me. She's probably going to figure I have a spawn beacon. Would not be surprised if she figures that out. But, just in case, there you go. Oh, No, it's not the same person. Okay. They added the little tally there to let you know your opponent who killed you, how many times you killed them, how many times they killed you. Incredibly helpful. What a thing. Oops. Catch him on a reload. 310 XP. Where did this person go? I heard footsteps to the left. Battle of audio cues. Slowly upping to 99. And someday I'll start working on tier 1s. 3 XP, 3 XP.
We control the sector.
I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Saturday currently where I am.
Outside the combat area.
Oh, excuse me. I may have had a brewski or two. That being said, please, game responsible.
Sector secure. Charlie Mike, move up.
Okay, here we go. Another thing some folks might have noticed that's different in my streams than others. I don't really have the music playing. Like, no background music. Oh, yes, I want to do that. There is a reason for that. It's because I have it turned off. Not because of some copyright stuff, by the way. Forgiveness for anyone who was watching the Final Fantasy VII stream on Friday and noticed some audio problems. I've had to, since then, mute something because this is the second time I've gotten a copyright claim.
Sorry, forget it. That one's there.
That's right, fellas.
Reloading.
I think there's still someone behind there. And yeah. Oh, you don't. I usually never approach from this angle, but maybe that's why they'll not expect it.
Close is armed. Shoot any tango who gets near him.
Enemy neutralized.
Nice work. Going up. Da 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 da. Let's see if I can do this all sneak-like. Oh, I couldn't make it. Shoot. This could be bad. I died.
Charges set. Guard until they blow.
So, I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're, what you do when you're upgrading your weapons. Do you stick to one weapon and just go at it until you get it fully on, like, you know, all the stuff unlocked? Do you, this is interesting. Will you instead, let's say, oh, this could be Dean. Where is my spawn beacon? Do you instead, like, get one attachment, then switch to a new weapon, and, like, kind of rotate through that? Ooh, double team. Or do you not even bother? Do you just choose the weapons you like and then just kind of dedicate yourself to those? What is the, really, buddy? Really? Okay. So, yeah. What's your preference? How do you guys like to upgrade your weapons? I'm currently going through kind of just dedicating myself to one weapon at a time, and then every once in a while I'll switch off that weapon and go back to my, you know, the ones I really like, the tried and true ones. And you're getting this cluster, and you're getting the cluster, and that should be good. Oh, no, it's not. Ah, but I got it farmed. Already number 1 for 9, but I need this Natty, I need 365 to keep it up, though, because they're doing a good job. Create a party here, so that way I don't have to worry about my squad mates listening to me chatting like an idiot. I just realized I was doing, and I hope they don't mind.
No time to rest.
Wait, really? We haven't gone up to Okay, Kale's gotta pick up his socks. We gotta get a good spawn beacon down.
Resources at 50%.
Do what we can. So we're using the MP9. I got it set up for some mean hip fire. Sundance, because why not? We like to use grenades. It's a good way to... Although I do need to work on my Mackie. I might switch to Mackie after this. Okay, can I get the spawn beacon down? Let's just go for here, because this is a pretty reliable spot. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, oh. At least I made an exit. Go back up. Used up all my smoke. Yo, AJ Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Welcome, AJ. Welcome. Ooh. That wasn't your fault. Don't worry, AJ. You joining in and me saying hi had nothing to do with me dying. Oh, yo, Smoke Lion, welcome, welcome. How's your weekend going? Oh gosh, I'm having some bad flight issues here. Oh, what are they doing all down there? Okay. Okay, they're on this way. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. This is good news, everyone's here. Oh, hey man, that's good to hear you're doing good. I'm doing all right tonight, man. I'm doing all right. I got some family over, so I'm not sure. Sadly, I'm not sure how long the stream's gonna last tonight. But persevere. Oh, I got. Oh, well, that just happened. You can only fail in so many ways at the same time. But we are doing all right. We are doing all right. Which just reminds me, if you like Rush, if you like Battlefield 2042 live streaming, if you like some positivity, some good action, and some hilarious gameplay. Here, oh, I'll show you in just a moment.
Explosives armed. Shoot any tango who gets near them.
Level S101. Battle Pass level, I think I'm somewhere in the 50s.
Our charges have been disabled by the enemy.
Ace with high power bullets and a compensator. I set it to... Is that, you mean the AC-42? Oh, I can agree. That gun is absolutely beautiful. I do have the gold badge on that one. The reason I'm not using the AC-42 at the moment... Ooh. Close. I gotta really work on my flying here. The reason I'm not using it at the moment is I have already got the gold badge for it, and I am kind of grinding my way through the other weapons as I play. Again, why don't I... Oh, my spawn beacon's already being used. That must be the reason. Okay. Okay, serious time here for a moment. We got 0 guys left. We lost. This was my warm-up game. But more importantly, number 1 in objectives armed. Canada's best Rust player, and I can't on PlayStation, and we're still gonna lose matches. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Ooh, the Safari is actually what I'm working on at the moment, so you may see that make a showing tonight. Oh my goodness, but no, I mean I can take absolutely a few requests here if folks want to see certain guns shown off. Speaking of ace, I like to think I'm a bit of an ace with the GVT, so if you guys want to see some high quality GVT gameplay, let me know ahead of time so I can get myself warmed up. Speaking of GVT, look at that skin over there. Level 65 on the bottom right of the screen. And to answer your other question about maybe what level I am, season ranking 61. So what do you guys think of Rush? Do you prefer Rush? Do you prefer Conquest? Do you like Breakthrough? Do you think maybe that they should have invented a new game mode? Sort of how Breakthrough was a new mode? These are questions that ponder my mind, which I'd love to fill a comment section of a YouTube video with. Wink, wink. Speaking of YouTube videos, if you see that like button, feel free to click it. It'll release dopamine and endorphins into your body that'll make you feel great, and also help out the channel. Subscribing can do the same thing. So, you know, just saying, you know, the buttons are pretty close to each other. You know, click on one, click on the other. Yeah. Really, I'd like to, I wish I was playing with my friends, but like I said, I might get pulled away at any moment, so I might as well, oh, yeah, here, I'll take it, thank you. Oh, wait,
We must
there we
hold the
go,
line,
thank you.
defend our objectives, and maintain control of the sectors.
And we're here. I'm glad we got that ride. Oh, by the way, if you want to see some action,
Enemy forces have
if you
set
check out the
explosive
last
charges.
clip I loaded, mwah. It's got the chef's kiss of approval. And you're dead. Oh, I'm totally toast. I should have reloaded before I disarmed that. I had no choice but just to stand there and take it. By the way, Smokeline, I missed, I think I saw something pop up on my screen, and I missed it in the actual chat, but we're going to try to get some community games going here at some point. Well, I gotta go put that spawn thing back. But first... And do. Oh, good tunes. Antion Dvorak. A friend of mine who does editing, I can't remember what his channel's name is now, but it used to be called Colonel Dread. He does some amazing like supercuts of like editing like montages or like good movie stuff together. He used to use that song for a sort of like a. He used to sort of use that to, when he was cutting movies, he used it as a placeholder for the music. And I always thought it was awesome. Because I think there were some other films that have done that too.
The enemy has armed their explosives.
Oh, Kale, you just laid there and took it. But luckily we were on, 5v5. We're on defense, so we really don't have to worry too much about our KD, except I do, because I like to go positive. But yeah, we have infinite respawn, so I'm not too worried. Smoke out, and get shot.
Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective.
Look, I didn't do anything wrong. I just had to show up there like 30 seconds earlier. Shoot the enemy, clear the pot, and then do what I did. Ooh, bad spawn. Keeps the spawn beacon though. Okay, yeah, pro tip, even if you're on the attacking, the defending team, it's still good to have spawn beacons. Oh, what were you looking at? Oh, you were looking at me. Yeah, okay. And didn't show me what he killed me with. That's weird. Oh, anyway, yeah, no, it's good to have spawn beacons because when the enemy arms the objective, you saw how far back I spawned from the objective, right? When the enemy arms the objective, and if you die, or say your entire squad gets wiped, or your team, something like that happens, you want to be able to get back on the action. Pro tip, Kaleidoscope. If you're on defending on Kaleidoscope and you're on the last objective, absolutely put a spawn beacon down, because you will not get back up there in time. And if you're playing infantry, here's why this game looks a little broken right now. I mean, I like the concept of infantry only, yada yada yada, but on maps with verticality, if you can't, oh, With maps of verticality, if you can't get back up to where the MCOMs are, so such as the high rise on Kaleidoscope during the last phase, as soon as the opponents arm the objective, unless you have people there, you cannot get up there in enough time. Like, mathematically speaking, you cannot get up there, clear the point, and make it to the objective in time to disarm it. They give you helicopters in normal Rush, but right now, because, you know, Rush is just, you know, kind of restricted to Portal, you kind of, unless you go in and find one in the server browser, you're pretty well going to get just whatever, you know, DICE is, you know, the featured game. And there's a lot of fun ones and a lot of good ones. I like this one too. But if you don't have a helicopter to get to from point A to point B on a map with high ground, then, like, you should just maybe just take that. You either need to take that map out of the rotation or change where the MCOMs are.
They've planted explosives.
Alright. S-Fire, M44. We're leveling weapons. We can do this. Going negative 2 and 7. Ugh. Ick. 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 Takes a while to get warmed up though, right? Right?
Hold it down.
Things a little difficult for him. Oh, something bad's about to happen. Okay, no, we're
We
good.
disabled the enemy's explosives.
That's how you do this. 2 anti-armors will destroy a sentry. Pro tip. Usually, unless it's already hurt. Oh, shoot. But they will not go after Rangers. That's where you need EMPs. Sadly, they took away Sundance's EMPs. I think his Scar is better than mine. Now, by the way, if you hear me say Scar, it's because the S-Far just... It's pretty much a Scar, from what I understand. I don't know anything about these type of things, but it just makes sense. They changed one letter. But I think his Scar was better than my Scar. Do you guys ever... Now, here's another question with the comments. Do you ever find that the opponents can do the exact same thing you do, but somehow it works for them and not for you?
Reloading, cover me.
Can Kale make it in time? Yes. No. And I'm gonna get killed by sentries, aren't I?
Loading.
Alright, Kale's gonna get a spawn beacon down over by Alpha, and we're gonna play it safe. Oh, hello there. I know what you're thinking. You want to climb the rankings. Wouldn't you let that person, you know, arm the objective, and then you would, you know, be able to get the disarm? Sometimes you do, but in my history, that's called getting greedy. The moment you do that, not only are you not going to get the arm or the disarm, but you're going to lose the point. You're going to lose the match. I hear more gunshots. Guys getting out of there. Let's get this bandit. You know what? Someone has this bandit getting back there, I bet.
We have a soldier down.
Turn around. You've left the engagement.
Shoot. Yeah, the anti-armor grenades will also go after spawn beacons. They'll go after drones, turrets, spawn beacons, and vehicles. Don't want to get the disarm. I'll cover you. You're not disarming. You're messing up. I got it. Okay. It's okay. You're okay.
Hostile
He maybe
charges
just
disabled.
forgot that he pressed the
Good
button.
work.
Sometimes if you go prone, like, it moves you away, so it won't arm it. Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Target is
Ain't
down.
gonna work. Yeah, okay, now we're starting to get it. Ooh, up, 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 up. Is that entire area up there completely out of bounds? I got that. Starting to come back. Still very disappointing. Only 3v4. We might have to find a new server. We might have to find a new game. Come on, guys. Come on, you can push. Do it. They should have the spawn beacon up here. They should be dropping down, throwing smoke, and just using explosives. If they did that, there's no way we can get
You
close.
left the main force. Turn around.
Kind of makes me miss hardcore mode. I wish we were still playing Rush hardcore. show of hands in the comments, in the chat, if you like hardcore mode, if you prefer hardcore mode. Friendly fire, no minimap, more bullet damage. Sadly, snipers are a one-shot kill from any distance to any part of the body, but you know, we can get past that. Pretty sure it's weird that hardcore modes change from game to game. Like in some of them you can't get revives. Some of them you can't get revived if you get shot in the head. What are we dealing with? 4v4. Yeah, a lot of questions for the chat and the comment section.
You left the engagement area.
And thunk. And thunk. We are hitting a huge lag spike, so this could also bring an end to the game. My goodness. Lag.
Grenade tracking. Target low.
And thump. Oh, there's another one. Empty. Oh, ow. Oh, that was good. That was a good play. But we're back to positive. We still have the most disarms.
Look out.
Good game, good game. And we know where at least one of the enemy are. Everyone else has to spawn either on them or back to their deployment, which does make me nervous to go up here, because if they all spawn on this enemy, we got a clown car situation. And you never want to deal with the clown car situation. Ooh, they knew I was going up. Yep, no, I'll take that teabag. I'll take that teabag. Alright. I'll take it now. We got lag still. We got lag. So we gotta play it safe. We're not gonna break out the GVT just yet. Oh yeah, 46. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, if there's any fellow Canadians out there, or more, yeah, okay. Let's, yeah, blah, yeah, teabag. We got a way to deal with that. Let's do it.
Friendly is hit. I can help you.
And, come on, poke your head out again. I gotta go. Yeah, better scope for this one. Nope, there's one on. Do I have a Lincoln? Yes, I do. Perfect. Oh.
Throwing grenade.
Is it close enough to go after whatever's up there? Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Those are recoilless. Yeah, I think it's time. Oh, get out of combat. Get out of combat. We need you to get out of combat. We want to push the points. Don't let them
Deepen
cap
our
it.
objective.
Hey, buddy. Oh, you got lucky, but that's okay. We might lose this point. Yeah, we're gonna lose this point. You may think maybe I'm pessimistic for turning around, but how many times have I gotten that close when that thing looks like you're gonna disarm it, but the game's like, you know what? No, you didn't make it in time. So you just kind of have to know to fall back, when to fall back. Oof, the snips. We're switching the scopes. Who are we shooting? Ooh, hello.
The enemy is approaching. Hold the line. Tango is
Uno.
down.
Oh, hello, Dos. Come here. We're going to reload. You can't stay up there forever. 2? There we go. The GVT feels so good. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, and you? 3? Oh, come on, Dice. That should have been a kill. What am I shooting him in the toe? A little bit higher, maybe? That's it, I'm switching to back. I'm going high range here. You're gonna poke your head out again. Oh! Okay, anti-W, that's not fair. Okay, well, it's nice pulling out that, pulling out the old GVT for a bit, but we still need to work on a few things here. Let's check real quick. Mid-game, why not? 275 out of 300, so I'm at 275 for the MP. It's not too bad, not too bad. And what folks should realize is that since the game's launch, once I unlock the GVT, that's the only gun I've been using, like, more or less. And then when I found out you could, I wasn't that close, come on. Once I found out you could put the pistol, the G57, into burst fire, then it was like, oh, yeah. So yeah, pro tip, check, as, who was saying it there? Smokeline was saying earlier, check your weapon, shots. Here, if you zoom, it's always when you zoom in and you press down on the D-pad, it'll change what, how many, if it's automatic or single shot. If you're not zoomed in, it'll change the bottom attachment, or activate it. Laser on, laser off, laser on, laser off, laser on, laser off, laser on. Because we're going close quarters. And disarm. Oh, this is good. I bet I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up. Oh, we got it. No pressure. No, you don't. Run away. Run away. Nobody back here except for us chickens. Oh, you. What are you? Oh, no, that's great one. I always throw 2 back to back. I don't know why. What? That's not right. Here we go. Oh, smoke out. Oh, shoot. Waste the smoke. I'm gonna need health. Or I'm gonna need ammo here. Oh, AK. Which has received a buff, within the last 2-3 patches, so keep your eye open for that bad boy. It is going to do some serious damage. And sorry if it sounds like I'm keeping my voice down. Again, we have family over, so I don't want to be intrusive on what's going on over there with them. Oh, thank you. Let's get a medic here. We gotta save our KD just a little bit. Yeah. Well, we check out the sweet Sundance Tier 1 skin, which I only got recently. Took months. Oh, thank you. And there was a bunch of, oh shoot. Oh, you didn't believe in me. Why didn't you believe me? This my boy here. Let's give it a yeah, game's pulled back up, 16v16. Oh, hey buddy. Oh, cannon. And as you may or may not have noticed, we are still, or I am still, not using any kind of aim assist. Yes, I know. On controller, making things hard for myself. Why do we do this? And the answer is sometimes you're already fighting against other people and you're fighting against your own skill. You don't want to fight against the game at the same time. What do I mean when I say that? Well, I noticed it most when I started using the Phantom Bow in Battlefield 4. And I'm sure if you've seen my clips or watched the streams before, I think I may have mentioned this. When you're using something that's like that kind of precision one shot, you're aiming, and if someone moves past an enemy moves across your line of sight, it'll pull. So you're no longer aiming at what you were already aiming. So if you're, say I was aiming at this door, and I know someone's going to walk through that door, if an enemy were to run left or right, I would get pulled over here, and then all of a sudden I'm not looking at the door, so I miss my shot when I actually get into the... Oh, there's the second one. Yeah, it's just it's a nitpicky thing. It's a personal preference thing. Because I run the GVT, I run Phantom Bow, I run. No, you don't. Can I take my gun out, please? Oh. I'm not sure what happened there. User error. We all have fun. We all make mistakes. Things happen. I miss playing with my buddies here. We need to get DJ on, Chronic, Jagged, Arnold, the whole crowd. We gotta get you guys back into the action. Which I'm sure we'll do in the next, couple days or.
The enemy is retreating.
We've won. Take that. Teabag me. I'll teabag the team for the win. We broke even. Most disarms. Oh, but I couldn't get the most arms. That was to the opponents with 5. Good for them. Salute to them. Cheers. I respect that grind. Chubby elbow back up. I love how original people will come up with these names. So what will be the next map? What will it be? So we're about 40 minutes into the stream. If you're just tuning in, welcome. It's Rush climbing the ladders in Battlefield World Leaderboards. I just broke the top 100 in the world across all platforms for objectives destroyed. So we're working at it. We're getting those disarms up. We're getting all that stuff. I'm pretty high ranked in Canada, but it's like, I need the world. I want the why settle for Canada when you can have the whole world? You know what I mean? Like that's what we're working on. So try to squeeze in as much rush as we can. Try to justify that. And part of this doing this is to in streaming is simply to justify that ranking. That being said, I played competitive Rush. Well, not competitive. It was a competitive game, but it was a friendly, casual. It was like a one-off thing in 2042, and got my ass kicked. So it can say what it says on the screen there on the Battlefield tracker. But that being said, hats off to everyone who actually plays it competitively and can make it work. Because man, I'm great casual. I can get 5, 10, armaments in the game kind of thing. But well, that didn't hover very well. But what have you, what I mean? I should have actually had smoke. I wasn't thinking. God, I love these maps with 2042 stuff. I absolutely love it. Difference is, though, in the 1942 version of this map, you at least get transport vehicles that can carry your entire team. Basically an AT, what's now a MAV, or what used to be like an all armored troop transport or whatever, ATT, armored troop. Anyway, but you don't have that in this one. So if you are on attacking and you don't get a spawn beacon down, or you don't have a team to stay alive, you're going to be running back. Same with El Amiens. Freaking love that map with 2042 stuff, but doesn't quite work in the for the attacking team. You got to get good in that first push, get the beacon down, do something, because otherwise, I mean that's the trade-off. In 1942 stuff, you don't get a spawn beacon, so you get the you do get the troop transport. So, you know, you got the spawn beacon in 2042, so maybe you don't need the troop transport. Yeah, get that.
Be clear. Move up to the next sector.
Yeah, I wish we still had a vehicle. And here's a tip. Old school rush tip from like Battlefield 3. Mainly learned this one in Battlefield 4. Vehicles sometimes only spawn in certain sectors. So, if you get a helicopter in one sector, you might not get it in the next. Therefore, it is best to do not lose your helicopter. Whatever you do not lose your helicopter. Two. Oh, maybe I should have thrown a mean old grenade in there. It's usually, I think that's what they did back in World War II. See a machine gun nest or something, toss a grenade. Terrible thing, war. I had two grandfathers who fought in World War II. Like most people, I had two grandfathers. Alright, we're gonna need to smoke our approach. I really hope that did something for our team. Come on. Use a smoke. Okay, we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Here's another pro tip for Battlefield. You know, if you notice that, like, oh, our helicopters are doing this, we need our team to do this, or yada yada, you know, I really wish our team could do this. Sometimes you just have to do it yourself. It sucks, yes, because then you're going to be, like, running a kit that is completely useless for the rest of the match, but was only utilized to really help get rid of, like, the pesky, you know, pesky night bird doing something, or to, you know, help take out that tank, you know, what have you. It's part of the game, you know. These are things you kind of have to do. Oh. Okay, now we gotta worry about KD. Okay. Okay. I got you. Special delivery.
Hold on.
Hup.
Grenade going out!
Come on, smoking out so we can... Oh, come on. Alright.
Oh,
Then you let them going. We're out of here. I'm leaving you. That's what I get for trying to say I was going to leave him. That goes to show you. Stay positive. Keep a positive attitude. Always go back for your friends. Don't be discouraging. Because karma is nothing more than a recoil, you know, nothing short than a recoilless away. Oh, that's, shoot, I chose Mackie. Okay, hold on. Pull together. No, ma'am. Damn right, Ant. Darn right. You said it. If you can save them, save them. I mean, sometimes it's, like, clearly a bad situation to go get the person because, like, they're way out in the open, but I think if you have the right amount of smoke grenades and the right kind of, like, squad support, you can make it happen. Oh, this guy's still alive, too. Oh, no, you don't. Never assume it's a one-on-one. Never assume you're on a one-on-one fight. I don't know what it is tonight about just these little tips and tricks that are, you know, should be, some of them I'm sure are just kind of common sense and what have you, but You never know. Might be some people who haven't played Battlefield, or
Charges planted.
maybe are new to the series, or at least new to this title. Maybe you only play Conquest, so you don't really get a lot of rush. Oh, this is not going to end well for me.
By any measure, we're at half strength.
I took that spawn beacon just in time, didn't I? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love Rush. Love this game. Love the ups and downs, the roller coasters, the absolute chaos that is getting shot from behind when you didn't check your corners because apparently there was a little mound of snow they could hide behind. Oh, that's nice. Seeing them get blown up was nice. 1,000-year Reich. Reek? Hello. Hello. Rush is 2 points per sector that you have to go up, and if you're on PlayStation, you just go up there and hold square. It'll arm the objective, as you saw that person in front of you just did. And once that goes all the way around, if the enemy does not go up and try to disarm it, it'll blow up. You blow up 2 of those per sector, and it moves to the next sector. Some maps have more sectors than others. If you're on the attacking team, you only have so many lives. If you look up to the top left, US 26, we only have 26 spawns left, 25 spawns between all of us. I think the reason I like Rush as much as I do is, well, one, it gives you a bit of a rush. 2, that NTW, the pain of my existence. But 2, you really feel like you're making an impact. Like right now I'm 4-10, so I feel like if we lose, it's really on me. That's, I'm feeding them kills. I shouldn't be doing this. But I also have 2 arms, so if we win, it's going to be, because I'm going to want up there and get that next armament. Oh, that smoke there. Oh, come on, I got one more smoke. My chance, get up. Get that bad boy down. Except I can't aim. Oh. It's okay, we're still good. See, I needed to do this a couple lives ago. Oh, what is this? Is this the MCOM that I need to arm? Yes, sir. Wait, did I not arm it? Come on. Ah, yes.
Shoot any tango who gets near him.
Come on, we need a Falc. We need a green bean. Yes, get me up. No, speed. Or Spade Creator. Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
So, if all goes well, we take this point.
Tango down.
Shoot. No, get him. Thank you, Lucid. Bam.
Many thanks. Just hold on, I can help.
Alright, so there's a countdown now for us to move to the next sector. We once again have 75 tickets, so reset platforms. The little trick here is now you're not allowed to do this in competitive play, from what I've read, depending on your league, depending on what you do, but as you see that the ticket there, you have roughly 8 to 9 seconds when you run out of bounds. But if you can do that when there's less time on the MCOM, it'll open up to the next area. Ooh, good play. It'll open up to the next area so they don't have to. You basically can just ignore the out of bounds thing. Yeah, I gotcha.
Let me help you.
I like this. Okay, there we go. Ooh, do a little slide over here. Sniper, run. Oh, thank goodness he wasn't this. Be careful. I'm gonna smoke out just in case. I see a sniper there. Should help a little bit. do you think? Go for Alpha? Maybe get ourselves up in the tower, put a spawn beacon there? Yeah, I like the sound of it. As long as we don't get shot on our way in. Hey, wait, we don't even have to do that.
Let go! Jumping for it!
This is how you... Wait, I don't have a spawn beacon. I tried. Okay. Now, some of these, I swear you can actually jump through. Oop, never gonna hit me. Never gonna... Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I just explained Rush, assuming that you would know what Conquest was, and I assume that you do, because this is perhaps a Battlefield kind of staple. And Conquest is where there's multiple command points that you just have to stand in, capture. The more command points you have, the faster you win.
Charge is planted. Make sure they
The less
detonate.
command points you have, the faster you
Charge is
lose.
set. Guard until they blow.
Team with majority points, if not all the points. Ooh. Well played. Well played, Berserker. I still gotta pull my socks up and do better. So even though they disarmed it and they killed me, it was enough to sort of draw attention, give us an opportunity to arm the other objective. Keeps them distracted so I can just spawn in and just be like,
Tango down! Tango down!
yeah.
Soldier down! I need help!
Shoot any
Oh,
tango
blue?
who gets near him.
I'm reloading!
What happened? Oh, I was gonna get you. Oh. Might have to turn up my sensitivity. I've noticed lately I've been wanting to turn faster.
Grenade for him!
I need you up. No. No.
Took one out!
Oh, we got it. Yes.
Someone get over here and help me!
Sorry for this orientating camera, but it is
Sector is secure.
chaos.
Both objectives have been
Oh, look at them
destroyed.
all. Where'd he go?
Help! Somebody help me, damn it!
Now, 12 seconds left. Will one of our green beans be so kind as to come down and give us a little bit of love? Yes, he
Area
is.
secure.
Thank you, Assassin
Advance to the
15.
next sector.
Thank you!
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the last sector that we're about to push. Running. Oh my god, so much running. Oh, we gotta cross. I'll take that ride. And wait. Thank you.
You're the best!
Gotta get this guy to turn some music on. Oh, that was my... I feel like I missed... I should have had that last dude. Took out a few of them, distracted them. Got the push on the right. Let me go see if I can rescue the guy. Like to save these smokes for arming the objective, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. I'm bleeding out. Just kind of back up. You're okay. That was a lucky shot. That was a lucky shot. There was so much smoke there. There's no way they could have, yeah. Hovercraft time. Let's go put a spawn beacon down. Oh, that's right. Here's another interesting thing. The 1942 maps will only feature the classical because, you know, age appropriate. They didn't have techno and rap and, you know, any other genre. Well, they actually had plenty of other genres of music, but they didn't have that stuff. So, unless they get some big band stuff, you know, this is the best it's gonna get. Going prone, didn't go prone in time. He's gonna find my spawn beacon. Yes, he is. But is he gonna do anything about it? Maybe. Smoke out.
I got you. Stay still.
Cover me. Thank you.
Charges planted. Make sure they detonate.
Hey, buddies. Anyone in there? Hello. Housekeeping. Yeah, I'm moving this bad boy. Up. Right here. Get our guy back. Oh, well played. I shot the body on the ground. That was close. That was close. But we're picking things up here. Oh, yes, we are. Where do you think you're going?
You're down to 50%
Oh,
strength.
oh no. Okay. I gotta start playing it a little bit more conservatively. Oh,
Down. They need
good
help.
start.
Stay away. Give me help. Good to be alive.
But now that he knows where we are, I'm gonna move this bad boy again. Shoot. Yeah, let's see if we can pull this off. Yeah.
Grenade out.
Charges set. Got him till they
Guard
blow.
towers. Okay. Couldn't quite get on the gun in time.
That got one of us.
They disabled
Maybe
the
I'm not
charges.
playing conservatively enough. That could always be a thing.
Explosives armed. Shoot any tango who gets near them.
Oh, we lost the spawn beacon. Buggy time. What's the handbrake? Circle? Yeah, this is fine.
Climb.
Objective Bravo is destroyed. Good work.
When you expect the enemy to reload halfway through shooting. But they have a LMG. Because of course they do. Hopefully somewhere safer.
Need to reload.
Charges
There
planted.
you go.
Make sure they detonate.
One of ours is down.
We're running low on troops.
Come on, stop that disarm.
The enemy has disarmed our explosives.
These guys being all proactive, I like it. They're gonna have more arms than I do. Eh, not quite, but close. They're working on it. Minimount. Ooh. That's not a kitty.
I'll be fine. Do not approach. Soldier down.
Support available. Call in if you need it.
Oh, that went out.
Right there.
Excellent job.
Okay. Terrible KD, but I'll take the 6 bombed arms. Well, as I mentioned, I might have to cut the stream short tonight, but it has been a fun hour of play. I wish I played better, but, you know, first place squad, most bombs placed, that's not terrible. I may be on again tonight, might not. Hit that notification bell if you are interested in seeing. Actually, I don't know what the notification bell does. I take that back. You don't have to hit the notification bell. It is what it is. Hit that subscribe button, though, and that like button. Absolutely. There will be more Battlefield content on the way. There'll be more Retro Wednesday, Sonic, Final Fantasy, fighting games, and maybe some other good stuff that we can get into. I really hope, I'm glad that I was able to get on, have a good game, and, entertain you folks for a bit, work on the old ranking, work on the old weapons. Let's do a quick little check here to see how we look at the Battle Pass. Ooh, almost level 62. Yes, very nice. And the weapon ranking, I guess we can take a quick look at that. Where's the MP? Wait, I only have 2 for this guy? Where's he? No, but I got all the attachments. Okay, a little bit more work for there. Then I gotta do the K30. I think I should go for gold on him. Which is really what I should do. Try to get gold for all of them. I got the attachments. But if you're gonna work on gold, you might as well go for tier 1. But this is my only tier 1 weapon. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful weapon. Want to know what I run? I never take off the silencer pretty well, so I'm always running the silencer. Laser sight on and off, depending if I'm in close range. High power. I never use standard issue unless I run out of ammo, but usually you can find ammo somewhere. And I'm playing around with sights. I like the hybrid sights now that they let you bind the button to switch between the 2 scopes. But 6 times is going to be the longest range scope that you have on here. They don't have an 8, they don't have a 10, etc., etc. So if you want to do long range sniping in any capacity, you might want to think about the 6 times scope, which is why I have it there. 4 times, I like the distance. I don't like the crosshair. I wish they'd let us maybe make a few adjustments to the crosshair. Maybe customize our crosshairs. That'd be kind of cool. But then, I don't know, bullet drop, yada, 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 yada. I'm starting to get used to this one, though. The 3 times scope is kind of just my default. Because that's the engagement distance that I choose. Kind of like we were talking, I left a comment in a bow video earlier. Crossbow video. It's all about your engagement distance and choosing your risk reward. Once you get better and you feel more comfortable, then you can start picking more gunfights, and winning more gunfights. But still, sometimes the cards and the dice just aren't there for you. But yes, anyways, I got sidetracked. I was signing off, but I'm glad that you guys could stick around for a good game, and we will, of course, be seeing you in the next time. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. I hope you're enjoying life, each other, the people around you, the people that aren't around you, enjoying your silence, enjoying your alone time, enjoying, that's what we're all about here. So let's have a good one, and we will see you next time.